Hi there, this is AJ with Car Inspected, and today we are in Milton, and we're looking at this 2014 Mercedes GLK 250, Blue Tech diesel, all-wheel drive, 4MATIC, as Mercedes calls it, black with black leather interior, overall decent condition. I don't see any major issues. There are a couple of bumps, scrapes, some repaint, namely on this side, on the rear quarter panel here. So this quarter and the door panel, and it is fairly noticeable. It's not the best of jobs. It's a little more orange peely than the rest of the vehicle, and it looks like it gets blended into this sail panel. There's a couple little scratches here and there. Also, cut little rubs. If you can see the poorer quality there, you can see in the reflection. Mirrors look good. Windows look good. They are all original Mercedes, as you'll see in the photos. Front end looks decent. There is some just kind of sandblasting from driving on the headlights and some stone chips and such on the front bumper and front fascia. There's a little crack in the fascia here as well. Must have had a little bit of a bump. And as you can see, some chips and stuff here and there. The grille, everything else looks decent. No damage or any issues, but there is that kind of rock chipping from driving. A couple of little rub marks on the front here. Kind of a bit of a rub there. And again, sandblasting on the headlights, things like that. Hood looks decent. Couple of rock chips, but nothing crazy. And this side looks okay. There are a couple of rub marks along the top here, and there looks like you can see through this area, light side swipe kind of a thing going on. And a couple of little scratches and stuff, some more down here. Some chips that are touched up along this bodyline edge, and a couple of down here. And then once we get to the back doors on this side, there is a scratch along this door from here. It goes right there and goes all the way down this quarter panel. Decent sized scratch. A couple of little ones here and there. No major dents or anything like that, just a lot of those scratches and rubs. Here's a little rub on the bottom here from the feet, I guess. Oh, I just noticed this dent right here. You can see it in the light, in the reflection right there on that dog leg. Roof looks good. No issues or anything like that, and this rear area looks decent as well. I don't see any major problems, major scuffs or dings or anything like that. Taillights look good. It does have a backup camera, as you can see right here. Windshield has been replaced, by the way. It is not original Mercedes. Looks to have done well, no issues. Look at wheels, tires, and brakes. So here we are at the left front. It's a 2019 tire. Here's the date, and it's got about 830 seconds of tread on it, and they look nice and even tread, no issues like that. There is some corrosion on the rims. Here we go. On this one, there's a decent amount. Pretty much all of them have a little bit of corrosion on the centers and on the rims. Brakes look pretty good. They're not brand new, but they have plenty of life left on them. Probably about, I'd say 90% left on them. So they are pretty new. The suspension components all look good. I see no signs of issue underneath. No leaks or anything. All your axle boots, etc., all look good. And like I said, no leaks or major damage or anything like that. We'll go over to the passenger side, and we have 2019 tire again. All tires are matching. A little bit more tread on this one though. There's just under 930 seconds of tread on this one, and it looks pretty nice. A little bit of corrosion again on the rims here, on the center cap, very typical. And brakes again are about 90-95%, looking pretty good. Suspension on this side also has no issues. All looks pretty decent. And down the sides, I see no rust or signs of major damage or anything like that. There's little spots of probably where somebody put it up on a lift, grabbed the plastic a little bit, but nothing too bad. Exhaust looks good. Everything looks pretty nice. There's a little cracked plastic, as you can see there. Here we are to the rear tires. This is the right rear. And again, a little bit of corrosion on the rims, as you can see. And 2019 tire again with about 9/30 seconds of tread. So looking pretty good. Rear brakes are good, a little less. It says about 75% or so left on them. So not too bad at all, but not as new as the fronts. And underneath here, everything looks good as well. No signs of issue. Everything seems to be in order. And here we are on the last tire, the driver's side rear. That's the left rear. 2019 tire again. This one has, again, a little less tread on them, so this side has a little less. This one's about 6:30 seconds. Sorry. Tread looks good, even wear, but it is worn a little bit more. And again, rear brakes are okay. A little bit of rotors are a little bit of rusty, as you can see, and about 70-75% on those pads. And again, with corrosion on the rims. Suspension looks fine over here as well. See no issues. Everything else looks pretty good too as we go through here. We'll look into the interior. The door, there we go, opens by itself. We have a hard pad in here that looks good, no issues underneath that. We have the original Mercedes floor mat, and underneath that we have the carpet, which looks good as well. And then underneath that we have the storage compartment. In there is the, you'll see in the photos, that's the summer floor mats, original Mercedes. Looks like they've never been used. Looks like they're in good condition. You also have the tool kit and everything like that under there as well. You'll see all that in the photos. Headliner looks good. No signs of issue. No rips, tears, major marks or anything like that. All looks pretty good. A couple little marks on here from some stuff sliding around, maybe anything like that, but nothing too bad. Power door does work. Push the button, down she goes. Passenger rear compartment looks pretty nice. Door panels look good, no issues. Everything looks pretty good. Rear seat looks nice as well, as you can see. Minimal to no wear and tear. Headrests all look good, and they do operate as they should. Center armrest comes down, reveals storage compartment, and ta-da, cup holders. Everything looks good, everything works, no signs of issue. Carpet looks pretty good. It's got all-season mats on it here. And all that looks pretty decent as well. This all looks pretty nice, no problems. And again, headliner all looks good. You can see the dual sunroofs. Go to the passenger front. This door panel looks good, no signs of problem. All looks pretty decent. Front seat looks good. This is the bolsters, things like that. Everything seems to work okay. No wear and tear, any issues like that. It does also have power seats, which is on the door. Everything works as it should. Headrests. All that stuff does work as it should. Dash top looks good, no signs of issue. The wood grain everywhere looks nice as well, by the way. And here we do have the original owner's manual. Everything's nice and no signs of issue. We do have a cell phone mount thing stuck to the dash here. We'll go to the driver's side. Rear looks just as good as the passenger side, no signs of issue. No marks or anything like that. Seat looks good, everything looks nice. Everything does work as it should. And we look down here, again, all season matte, everything looks good, no issues. Here is the Mercedes first aid kit in the back of the seat here. Everything looks good. It is keyless entry, so it does. Oh, there we go. It just locked, and now it's unlocked. So that does work without the key. This all looks good. Door panel looks nice. Again, power seats. They all work. Everything does what it should. Power mirrors, etc. It does have blind spot detection. You can see the little triangle here and the cameras under here. As we get in here, everything looks good as well. Dash top looks good. Steering wheel, no signs of issue. Everything looks nice. Center here, all the buttons look good. The only thing, this sliding compartment, the handle, as you see, is obviously gone, broken. And if we open it up, there we go. For some reason, I can't get it to go past there. So I don't know if something's jammed in there or what, but something messed up with that. This works though, everything seems okay. Where's the button? There we go. So no issues there. Nice and clean, everything works. Get that open. There we go, lights work. There we go. And the push button starts it right up. There we go. 179,887. You can hear the radio working. Oh. I don't know about the Harman Kardon though. I don't see its labeling on any of the speakers. Usually they're labeled. Don't know about the Harman Kardon. However, we do have navigation, telephone, .360 camera. Let's close the door so it works. So we see that the 360 camera works, full screen. So everything is, there we go. So that all does work and is present as it should be. So there we, as you see, everything does work. Heat's working, air conditioning seems to be working fine. We tested that. Turns right on, seems to get cold. Everything is good. So we're gonna go outside and we'll look at the engine real quick, and then we'll take it on a test drive. I see no signs of issue under the hood. Blue Tech diesel seems to be running well. I see no signs of leaks, no damage. Belts, hoses all look good. I know it's hard to see right now. I have all the covers on and everything, but everything does look good under there. Like I said, belts look good, hoses look good. Tested your oil, no frothing or anything like that. Everything looks nice and clean. And we did an analysis from your dipstick, which is back here. And we got a green light with that, so we have no issues. Brake fluid is good to go. We're in 1% humidity, which is no issue. Coolant also looks good, -43. And your battery, which the lug is right here, was a little over 12 and charging at 14.8. So again, no issues. Mechanically, it seems sound. Did a computer scan. We see no major issues. One small history code. Other than that, everything seems good. So, there you have it. As usual, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.